Who do you trust more on Sunday, Jordan Love or Jalen Hurts?
Man, do I go with my heart or do I go with my mind? Which one? Which one?
Mind.
Heart. Always heart, baby. You all heart. You the truth.
My mind say Jalen Hurts, but my heart is saying I want the love.
The love?
My heart says I want the love.
You are a relationship guru.
You see how I went with that one? My heart.
I do. That was nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That boy good.
Because Jalen might hurt my heart. So I don't know.
Okay, Michael.
Well,
We need to clip this off and play this for Michael Irvin when he's back next week and see how you did. That was pretty good, though. So are you going to go with Love?
I think, man, this is tough. Listen, I'm picking the Packers to win this game.
You are?
Yes, I am. I'm going with new love instead of somebody who's trustworthy.
It is the city of brotherly love.
Yeah, I'm going with new love. I trust Hurts, but I need some new love. I don't know. It's been shaky over the last few weeks. He hasn't been in concussion protocol, and I know the Eagles have the most complete team, and they don't need them to be great for them to win. But
Even without Christian Watson.
Even without Christian Watson, I think Love, man, he's a special player, and I just think how dynamic he is. He can turn this thing around. I'm having flashbacks of what he did to Dallas last year, and I got a feeling he's gonna do the same thing in Philadelphia.
I don't know. I mean, I think that the Packers and Jordan Love have gone under the radar for most of the season.
Yeah.
We haven't given them a lot of attention, and they've been a really good team. But I think that the Philadelphia Eagles are the most complete team. Even with Jalen Hurts coming off of the concussion, I think they just have too many weapons. They have the experience. They're at home. The Packers don't have Christian Watson. That's just it's a huge element to not have to aid Jordan Love. I don't know that it will be as big of a loss as a 5.5 points spread, but I do think that the Eagles will end up winning this game.
You think that the Eagles have been the better team throughout the season, basically?
I think the Eagles have been the better team throughout the season. I think I tend to trust quarterbacks that I've seen with more experience, which I have with Hurts.
Yeah.
And while the concussion obviously is concerning, I think that if you had to ask me what I'm more concerned about, Jalen Hurts coming back from the concussion or the Packers and what they look like without Christian Watson, I'm more concerned about the Packers without Christian Watson.
So I want to go Love as well because he's been, for the second straight season, he's been really good down the stretch. Yeah. We saw what he did against Dallas at Jerry World last year when they upset the Cowboys. I'm going to go Jalen Hurts, to your point, Joy, about experience. Now, I know he comes back from the concussion, but we've seen him perform at the highest level. I was talking to a DC a couple days ago who is not in the playoffs, but he said when you're playing Jalen Hurts, it's not entirely dissimilar from Lamar. He's not as explosive running, but because he's such a powerful guy, he's a little faster, a little more deceptive than you realize, he creates a lot of problems. And then he took a step further, and he said, when the Chiefs played the Eagles in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, that was as good a performance as he's seen, forgetting a losing effort, as anyone has played in the Super Bowl the last couple of decades. I think about that. I think about how Jalen Hurts absorbs pressure. I feel like this game might be a year too early for Green Bay. And to be honest, I don't think there's a more complete team, offensive and defensive line, than Philly.
Yeah, I mean, they've got it. They've got it top to bottom, and plus the experience, which is why when it comes to trust, I tend to lean that way. But I do think this is going to be a great game. Josh Allen just completed what may end up being his first MVP win of the season. But like Lamar, for Josh Allen, it's all about the playoffs. The Bills were able to secure the number 2 overall seed, so they will have home field throughout unless they have to face the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Josh Allen is 5-5 in the playoffs with only one AFC Championship appearance 4 seasons ago. So, Paul, you've been on the Josh Allen is the MVP bandwagon for weeks now. What do you need to see from Josh Allen on Sunday?
I need Josh Allen, even though all the votes are in, everything, the ballots, the boxes have been sent in. I need Josh to show everybody because we haven't seen him in the last couple weeks. He took one snap last week, and then the week before it was a light night because he, in my eyes, sold up the MVP. I need him to remind everybody why I have him the MVP based on what he's done this season. He not only has to win, he has to do it in great fashion. See, earlier I said, Lamar, he just has to win. No, but Josh needs to remind people, hey, I'm truly the MVP, even if he doesn't win it, because I know the ballots are in it. Because think about this. Josh loses, everybody gonna be like, see, I told y'all he wasn't the MVP. You know, I told y'all. Everybody does that when you get into the playoffs. You know, they do it in basketball.
They did about Lamar
too.
last year. Oh, yeah, he's not a clutch player.
He won MVP, but then lost to Mahomes, and everybody's like, oh,
he's not the guy.
He's not the guy. He's not. So that's why I need Josh to go out here and show him why he's the MVP, put up great numbers, be dominant, show them, listen, I'm the guy this year. I'm the guy. That's it.
See, I would push back respectfully and say we don't need full Superman. We need a refined Superman because
He's been Superman all year.
He has, but I say that knowing that his kryptonite is trying to get the extra yard, trying to make the extra throw. You don't need to take those risks. You don't need him.
He's matured.
He's matured. This is the best mistake-free football Josh Allen's ever played. The turnovers have been way down. In fact, the fewest of his career. He's not throwing picks. It's hard because nobody can do the type of Herculean effort, performance plays that Josh Allen can.
Well, Mahomes can.
Mahomes can, but Josh Allen, from a physically imposing standpoint, nobody quite has that at 6'5", 245.
Yeah, for sure.
And so when you see it done, you go, see, no one can do that. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. That's incredible. That's awesome. But if I'm Buffalo, if I'm Joe Brady, the OC, I'm telling Josh, we don't need you to be perfect. We just need you to go 24 for 33.
Don't take the cape off Superman now.
I don't need, but we got James Cook, we got Shakir, we got Kincaid, we got Amari Cooper. Let's get everyone involved. Be the point guard. You don't have to be Paul Pierce, the truth in every game. I don't need 40 from you. I don't need 40 from you. At least not against Denver. Maybe save some of that juju.
Listen. There's no I in team, but there's an I in win.
My man trying to go all John Wooden over here. Listen, this isn't no pyramid of success. Paul, this is the NFL playoffs, one and done.
Exactly. That's why you got to be one and done. That's why you got to be Superman every night.
If he goes too hard and he makes mistakes, maybe they're susceptible.
You to be Superman 3 more times.
But see, there's other Superman caliber.
Wait, 4 more times.
He only needs to win 3.
Three, yes.
No, he needs to win 4. My apologies.
4. Right. He needs to be Superman, and that's not asking a lot because he did it for 16 games this year. He did it for 16 games this year. We only asked you 4 more times.
He should be Superman. I feel like he's been.
He should be Batman.
He's been like Mr. Incredible, in the past. Yeah. Like you're like kind of saving people, but you're also messing up the entire city in the process.
Right.
You know, like you're doing more damage
havoc.
than you're actually helping. I think he has been Superman this year in the best of ways. He hasn't turned the ball over. He's not rushed for that extra yard and put his body in danger.
Yeah.
He's not made that
it's
extra
not worth
throw.
it.
He needs to keep playing how he's played all season. Really smart, aggressive, athletic football. That's what he's done. He's looked like the MVP. And if he doesn't play how he's played all season, they're not going to win.
Exactly.
So I think he just needs to continue doing what he's been doing. He's done a great job of taking care of the ball.
He doesn't have the luxury Lamar have.
He shouldn't get outside of himself.
When he go out, he don't have like the fancy watch and the jewelry.
He's got some fancy
and all
pieces
this. He don't got the Gucci shoes and all this. He go out, he go out with the T-shirt and pants.
Wait, what shoes did he have?
He got on flip-flops.
You don't have his Doc Martens on?
No, he got Doc
Martens. He does
Martens
not have flip-flops on in Western New York, dog.
He got Doc Martens on. He don't got all the flashy toys. Listen, he go out there and just get it done. Well, what he got.
See, sometimes the truth isn't the truth.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you, you're going to...
He doesn't have the weapons that
Lamar has. He don't have the weapons a lot of these other guys have.
He's got good weapons, though, and he makes them a lot better. And as long as he continues to... I'm not saying he needs to take the foot off the gas. I'm just saying be refined, be smart.
That's how I know you never played sports.
I see.
You see what I'm saying?
I played 4 years of college basketball, dog. 4.
What school?
I played at Seattle U and Occidental. I didn't play at KU.
What?
I did not play at KU.
Accidental U? That's crazy.
The Ravens have 5 All-Pros, the second most All-Pros this year, and 9 Pro Bowlers. That was
I'm pissed now. Right. You know what Paul's doing to me right now? Paul's doing the baby. Doing baby. Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Well, despite Josh being the odds favorites to win MVP, Lamar was named first-team All-Pro. So, who should win the MVP?
I mean, it's only one quarterback that gets named All-Pro. And clearly Lamar has two
quarterbacks. First-team All-Pro.
Only one first-team All-Pro.
That's what I'm saying. First-team All-Pro is one quarterback. And usually that'll say, hey, you've been the best quarterback all year. Mm-hmm. But, listen, I saw I saw Joel Embiid get MVP and Joker finish second in the ballot. That means you were the second best favorite to win MVP, but you made second team All-NBA.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? You're the second best season, but you're supposed to be a first teamer. So, I mean, listen, Lamar got first team because statistically, he was the best outside of Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow didn't win. We're not going to be talking about him until next year. Outside of Joe Burrow, it's been Lamar. But when you look at what Josh has been doing with what he's gotten, and I'm not taking anything away from these other guys, Cook, and, you know, what he's been able to do, but he was left for dead this year in Buffalo. They were supposed to finish third, maybe fourth in their division, Jets, Miami. Like, come on. Like, come on. Think about that. He did a LeBron-esque carrying job like no other. This was like 2007 LeBron in Cleveland, when he had just LeBron, brought them to the finals. Mo Williams was his point guard.
Daniel Gibson,
Drew Gooden. He brought that team.
Big Z.
Yeah, he brought a team that had no business being in the finals.
Yeah, they were terrible.
This is what that reminds me of, and that has to carry some weight.
Well, the award is not the best quarterback award.
True.
Which is why I struggle with, okay, well, Lamar won All-Pro, first team All-Pro. Josh Allen was second team All-Pro, so Lamar should just be the MVP. It's not the best quarterback award. It is the most valuable player award, which is why I've been saying time and time again, we should have a quarterback award because it minimizes, I think, what the purpose of this award is. Most valuable player, not best player, not best quarterback, most valuable player, which is why I think it should be Saquon. But since we are absolutely not going to do that, it's going to come down to Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. If we're talking about value, not who's been the best quarterback, who's played the quarterback position the best, not who's had the best stats, it's certainly not who's had the best record, or this would have been over and it's Patrick Mahomes' award. It's who has brought the most value. The Ravens have 5 All-Pros, 9 Pro Bowlers. The Bills have 2 All-Pros. Obviously, Lamar Jackson is one of those 5 All-Pros, and Josh Allen is one of those All-Pros for the Bills, and 2 Pro Bowlers for the Bills. The rosters are not comparable, even though they do have nice pieces.
Yeah,
the Ravens have a better roster. They have a more elite roster. He's working with more. When we're talking about distance travel, the expectations that the Bills had at the beginning of the season, he was left for dead. People were picking the Jets. People were picking the Dolphins. The Bills did not have these expectations this year. And we have also watched with our eyeballs Josh Allen be absolutely incredible time and time again. 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns, running for a touchdown, passing for a touchdown, catching a touchdown in one game. And Lamar Jackson has absolutely had an MVP-level season as well. It's not taking – I think it's absolutely splitting hairs.
Yeah.
They probably should actually tie this year. They won't, but they probably should. But this isn't the best quarterback award. It's the most valuable player.
I was on Josh Allen MVP, but because because Josh Allen gets second-team All-Pro, that tells me that Lamar is going to win the MVP. I don't think you can go wrong with either. The way I look at it, similar to your point, Joy, is you flip each player. So if Josh Allen is a Raven and Lamar is a Bill, what type of season is everyone having? And that's maybe the best way for me to gauge it. It's very close. I would have gone Josh. I wondered perhaps there might be voter fatigue going to number 3 for Lamar, but I do think Josh is going to get it.
Raiders in Cleveland.
Yeah, but given the fact that Allen gets second team, that's almost an indicator that Lamar's probably going to get first and win the MVP.
But she said it's not a best quarterback award. It's most valuable. The best quarterback, and in my eyes, listen, Lamar's the best player in the NFL to me. Like, and I know he hasn't had the Mahomes moments, but we just talking about on just watching Lamar.
Do you think he's the best?
He's the best pure player.
He has had the best
NFL.
quarterbackial season this year. Lamar Jackson has as an individual player. But that's not what the award is. It's the most valuable player. B is for value.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
Do you have a question for me?
All right. I'm losing it. All right.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.